Hi, I'm Ray. Well, today I'm down the allotment and I've got a solar panelled irrigation system. So this came from Temu. So we're going to have a look and see if it's any good for the polytunnel. So let me show you what's in the box. So this is our Ansat solar irrigation system. And we open the box, we've got instructions and we've got different languages how to use. We've got our solar panel pump which opens up. We've got a on and off switch, we've got the various settings, and then we've got the in and out lead. We've got some screw fixings. This is quite small, quite simple. We've got quite a length of pipe tubing which we have to cut to length. We've got a water filter for the water container, and we've got like a dripping air filter. We've got some drips. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drips, and then we've got some pipe connectors, and then we've got our fixings for the wall. So we take our pipe, we've got these little stoppers on the end. We take our pipe, we need a length of pipe to go to the bottom of the water butt. We just undo the cable ties. So we need a length to go to the bottom of the water butt, and we're just going to snip, and then we add the filter onto the end. Like that, and then the other end fits in the bottom of the pump. And then we had an additional length which fits onto the out pipe. We've got in and out. Fix that on, and then we add the little air filter onto that section. And then we can add the main pipe onto there, and that's how we set up the first part. And then we need to measure this to see where we're going to put it by our tomato plants. So I'm going to go in the polytunnel and organise where it's going to go. So I've mounted my panel onto this old dustbin as it's above the water butt, and I'm just going to add the filter into the water butt, and we're going to give it a go. So turn it on. This is the first go. And is it going to work? There we go, look, first go. So that's really, really good. That works first time. So I need to space these now where my tomato plants are. Well, when does anything happen first time? So the control indicator diagram shows you can water 1 minute every day, 5 minutes every day, 10 minutes every day, and then the same every 3 days or every 7 days. And we can hear it's going off right now. So this is our pipe. We're going to cut it just here to reach this tomato, and then we've got a little diverter. We stick one in there, we take another length, cut that one in here, we add the dripper onto the end, that goes in the pot, and then we continue over to the next pot. So this is one of our splits. The pipe comes in off the tank. This is where we split. There's a 3-way joiner here. One goes off to the plant, and the next one goes on to the next one. And then we've got the same again, and we continue all the way along to the end. So while setting up my irrigation, I thought I'd plant the cucumbers at the same time. So I've got an empty pot, filling them up with some compost, and then adding our cucumber seedling into our pot. These are Market More cucumbers. And they're going to grow in the polytunnel. So we can now add the irrigation system onto the cucumbers as well. So we have a look at the main unit, and we've got a on and off switch. We've got 1 day, 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 10 minutes. We can see the blue lights on every day. It's going to be on for 10 minutes. To adjust it, we just press the button and it goes on to the next one. I'm going to put it back for 10 minutes. It's going to play now for 10 minutes. And then that'll be set for the rest of the week. So I've just come down after a week after the irrigation system has been installed, and everything is looking really good. It's still working, and the compost and the soil underneath the tomatoes is all nice and moist, so it's done a good job. So I'm really pleased. So I keep an eye on it, just making sure the water's running through okay. That's looking really good.